Let's talk Derby County transfer latest then, with 3 potential moves being funded on the cards for Derby County. One is looking a bit more doubtful, whereas one has seen a bid rejected, and another free agent could be heading to the club. Derby County have an interest in Rhian Brewster, the former Sheffield United forward, who left Liverpool just a few seasons ago for a massive fee. Derby County have also been interested in a move for Blackburn Rovers right back Callum Brittain, but he looks to be heading on the way to Middlesbrough, and Derby County have also seen a bid rejected for Sunderland midfielder Nectarios Triantis of worth around £1.2 million. Now obviously you can let me know your thoughts on all these down in the comments, and if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. But let's take a look into all 3. Do you want to win yourself the brand new Derby County 2025-26 home shirt? Well, I'm here to give you an opportunity to do that. There will be a link down in the description where you can head on over to raffle.com to join a raffle where you can win the Derby County home shirt. Ticket prices start at just £1 with a range of different discounts available. You can buy 2 tickets, get 2 free, 5 tickets, get 5 free, 10 tickets, get 10 free, and 15 tickets to get 15 free. The intention with this is to give you guys the opportunity to win a Derby County shirt for less than the valued cost in the shop. So if you haven't done so already, head on down to the description, click on the link in the description which will take you over to raffle.com, create yourself an account, answer the question and join this raffle. The winner will be announced on August 1st at 6 p.m. as the transfer window begins to draw to a close. So if you haven't done so already, head on over there and get your tickets. Now earlier on today it was reported that Derby County have been sort of on a move for potentially signing the free agent of Rhian Brewster, the 25-year-old forward who recently left Sheffield United. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Rhian Brewster is an unbelievably talented footballer. I just think that it's not quite gone to plan for him at Sheffield United, and I also think that it's not quite gone to plan in terms of his entire career. He had a breakout year at Swansea City back in, I think it was 2020, 2021, and ultimately has never really hit the same figures since then. Now, don't get me wrong, I completely understand that Rhian Brewster has that ability to take control of a game. He has the ability to cause problems, but ultimately has not put the ball in the back of the net or created enough over the course of the last few seasons at Sheffield United. But could that all change at Derby County under John Eustace? Now, across the course of last season, we saw a massive change in Marcus Harness, from Paul Wall Marcus Harness to John Eustace Marcus Harness. We saw the same in regards to that of Jerry Yates as well. And I think that for Derby County, I think if anybody is going to get the most out of Rhian Brewster, I think that John Eustace is certainly a man who could do that. And I do believe that John Eustace is heading in the right direction of the sort of squad that he's got available to them. Now, I've spoke time and time again about needing more attacking threat and more creativity for Derby County. And I think in terms of potentially bringing in Rhian Brewster, I think that certainly does sort of add to that narrative, because Brewster, for me, is a player who, as much as he hasn't got the goals and assists that maybe he deserves across the last few years, he still causes problems. He can still control games from that sort of number 10 position, from the left, from the right, from the number 9 role as well. And I think that's what Derby County need heading into next season. I think if you look at what John Eustace has done at previous clubs, you look at sort of a Lewis Travis, who I think Kenzo Heldmine is going to take his role this season in that sort of deeper lying playmaker role. You look at Andy Vyman sitting in that 10 role. You look at obviously what we're going to do with Carlton Morris, Patrick Agyemang, and I think having a player like Rhian Brewster to be able to drop into the number 10 role, drop onto the right, drop onto the left, maybe even be a number 9 with Carlton Morris, with Lars Jørgen Selvison, I think it sort of opens that door for Derby County to be a massive attacking threat next season. Whether it be Brewster scoring the goals or somebody else, I think he can have an impact on Derby County's attacking setup. Now, obviously, on to the next one, which is a little bit more sort of on the negative side of things. It's obviously Callum Britain, who does look as if he's sort of on the verge of joining Middlesbrough now and heading to the Riverside. It looks as if a £3.5 million package is set to be agreed with Blackburn Rovers for the fullback. And don't get me wrong, I like Callum Britain. I think he's got a good ability. I think he's a very good Championship right back. I don't necessarily think that he's massively better than what we've got in the building at Derby County anyway. Maybe a better overall right back, but in terms of sort of I don't think he's better than Wilson going forward. I don't think he's better than Nyambi defensively. Is he more available than those two? Probably, but I don't necessarily think it's a move that Derby County need to match. We may end up matching it by the time you watch this video, but obviously at the moment, as of time of recording, the bid hasn't been matched, and it looks as if he's heading to Middlesbrough, which I'm not too bothered about. I've got a video sort of directly assessing that coming out, where I sort of give my full opinion on why I don't believe Derby County should match it. Obviously, you look at the positions that we need to improve, and I don't think long term that right back is that position, but we'll obviously have to wait and see what happens during the rest of this transfer window. And then obviously to sort of end off this video, we have had a £1.2 million bid rejected for Sunderland midfielder Nectarios Triantis, according to that of the Daily Record. He spent last season on loan at Hibernian in the, I think pretty sure it's the Scottish Premier League that they play in. And obviously had a fairly decent season, played 50 times for them, scoring 3 goals, collecting 6 assists. At the moment, according to that of Transfer Market, is valued at €1 million, but according to that of the Daily Record, Sunderland are hoping for around £1.5 million to get this deal done. He's a 22-year-old mainly defensive midfielder, but can play in centre-back, can play as sort of a number 8 as well. So it will be interesting to sort of see how this sort of progresses across the course of the next few weeks. His contract expires at Sunderland in 2027. And it is a very, very interesting move that Derby County could make. Obviously spent time at Central Coast, Western Sydney, obviously Sunderland and Hibernian. Never really made sort of the cut at Sunderland, only making a few appearances in terms of that of the senior team, just 5 to his name. So it's one of those where, could he come to Derby County and make the step up and maybe take a position from David Ozo, from Ebo Adams, Liam Thompson, Kenzo Heldmine? There's obviously that potential there, but we're going to have to wait and see. Now, obviously, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. And I'll catch you later on in my next video. Do you want to win yourself the brand new Derby County 2025-26 home shirt? Well, I'm here to give you an opportunity to do that. There will be a link down in the description where you can head on over to raffle.com to join a raffle where you can win the Derby County home shirt. Ticket prices start at just £1 with a range of different discounts available. You can buy 2 tickets, get 2 free, 5 tickets, get 5 free, 10 tickets, get 10 free, and 15 tickets to get 15 free. The intention with this is to give you guys the opportunity to win a Derby County shirt for less than the valued cost in the shop. So if you haven't done so already, head on down to the description, click on the link in the description, which will take you over to raffle.com, create yourself an account, answer the question, and join this raffle. The winner will be announced on August 1st at 6 p.m. as the transfer window begins to draw to a close. So if you haven't done so already, head on over there and get your tickets.